so y'all know.
Yes.
It's gonna be a mess out here tomorrow, and I got 2 dockets, so.
Oh, what other doc?
Reverend Wood, Evans, I don't know, there's Evans.
Ooh,
So, we'll see how tomorrow. All right,
Libra.
I'm gonna try my hardest.
You know,
Lisa Wyatt? Miss Wyatt?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Keisha Sonia Wyatt, ticket SP 1360991, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number 808558, that's a Z ticket, that's operating while visibly impaired. Ms. Wyatt, turn on your camera for me, please. And then calling case number SP 1360993. Count 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, careless driving. Count 3, accident due driver failed to be impaired. All right, get the seat somewhere, okay? Your whatever sound is loud at your place, okay? All right, appearances for the record, starting with council, probation officer, please.
Good morning to the court, Gary Bradfield, appearing on behalf of probation.
All right, Ms. Wyatt, state your name for the record.
Kaisha Wyatt.
All right, good morning, Ms. Wyatt, how are you doing today?
Miss Taylor.
Good, all right. Officer Bradfield, how is she doing?
How you doing, Your Honor? So this is where we are today.
Okay,
We were last before the court on March the 8th, 2023. And actually today is scheduled for discharge because her probation, her 1 year was supposed to have been up March 2nd of this year. So it was adjourned for today for her to get into intensive outpatient treatment and to come into full compliance. So Ms. Wyatt's been struggling, to be totally honest. She lost focus. She's had some housing issues that she shared with me, and she has not been going to her therapy. She had some appointments in March, didn't make the appointments. I got an email this past Tuesday, said she re-enrolled in Detroit Recovery Project. She's completing her assessment today, June 8th. She did not test in April, claiming she didn't have any money, but she came down and tested in the month of May, last month, May 23rd, and she's drinking. She tested positive for alcohol. So she still has not completed the victims impact panel. And so she still has a ways to go. And I believe she just lost focus, and, you know, she did admit that. She still owes $730 to the court, has not made any recent payments at all. So that's the update, Your Honor, for today. I wish it was more positive, but it's not.
Ms. Wyatt, let me ask you, which part of that do you think I feel is most troubling of everything that he said?
The drinking.
Bingo, right? Because I can get over the fact that maybe you are having some issues housing wise. I know that could be a lot. That throws your life into a whole win world. So maybe you did make some appointments, right? I can understand that. I can understand that it's some struggles. But what I don't understand is when you come in and you test positive for alcohol when you're in here on operating while visibly impaired case.
Yes.
That's the difficult part for me.
I know, that's my first time. I just kind of fell off. I don't know.
Officer Bradfield, what are you suggesting for today?
Oh, and Miss Lake, I did make one more payment though. I haven't sent the confirmation to Mr. Bradfield though, but I did make one more payment though.
Okay, Ms. White, let me see what Officer Bradfield wants to do today.
We want to let Ms. Wyatt due to her testing positive for alcohol, that she receive a sanction today. Give her some community service.
Yeah.
Give her some community service. And I will let The hours, I will leave that up to the court, but definitely I would want her to follow through with her outpatient treatment and to get the victims impact class completed. It's only a 2-hour program. I know money's tight, but there's no excuses.
Okay. You hear that, Ms. White? You want your
Yes.
sanction to be community service and not the Wayne County Jail. Say thank you, Officer Bradfield.
Thank you, Officer Bradfield.
You're welcome.
I have another question. Now, I was trying to enroll into the victim impact panel class. It kept redirecting me to MAD VIP something. It
That's
kept
it.
telling me,
That's the
and
same
they
thing.
kept telling me to enter my attorney's name, and I don't have an attorney.
We need to get her some help with that. That is what you're supposed to get redirected to. But if we need to put an attorney in there, we can put a house counsel name in there, Officer Bradfield, that we use in here. And that way
Yes,
she
Your
can be able to use that so she can enroll in that class. So,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right, Ms. White. Ms. White, I really need you to focus. Seems like you've been honest and you really are working with Officer Bradfield. This went from a situation where he didn't want to kind of work with you for a moment because you were being real mouthy and lippy. But it sounds like y'all at least are trying to get something together. You need to finish enrolling in that outpatient treatment. I'll tell you this, moment you disengage with the outpatient treatment before it's completed, I'm going to put you in Wayne County Jail. And then I'm gonna close it out because at that point in time, you don't want our help, okay? But the fact that you went and enrolled, that you're going to complete it today, that you promised this is the one time.
Yes.
So I don't think she's tested for alcohol in the past. Has she, Officer Bradfield, like while she's been on probation?
No, Judge.
Okay, all right. This is your pass today, Ms. Wyatt. I am gonna order some community service. I think 25 hours is fair. What about you, Officer Bradfield? You think that's fair?
That's very fair, Judge.
Okay, 25 hours of community service. Officer Bradfield will give you some instructions on how to do that. I'm gonna give you some more time. I think you need about 3 more months, honestly, to try and make sure you're on the right path. If you come back and we have a good report, I listen to what the officer says. So if Officer Bradfield is okay with where you are, then I'm okay. All right? That's how this is going. That's why, as long as you keep that open line of communication. You see what happens when you talk to us?
Yes.
Okay, okay, you come in and you don't get a report that's super negative. He wish he had more positive things to say, but that's okay. Okay, at least you were honest and you kept those communication lines open with him, so you weren't just going through all this stuff and he didn't know what was happening. Okay?
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna see you back for a review in 90 days. I do need that community service completed by then, Ms. Wyatt. It's 25 hours. All right, and I should be enrolled, actively participating in the Detroit Recovery Project, okay? All right, and that MAD victim panel, you do need to do that too. I know it's a lot, you're almost there. If you could just do these things, I promise, and it's the better you, Ms. Wyatt, you already sound so much better, and that's another reason why I'm not penalizing you too much today. From the first time to the time today, you sound like a different person, I promise. I promise, okay? Okay, all right, so I'll see you back on September the 7th. Does that work for you, Officer Bradfield? Will you be here?
Sounds great, Judge.
Fantastic. September 7th, Ms. Wyatt, okay? Good luck to you. Keep it up. I'm sorry you're experiencing some hardships, but keep talking to us and keeping in communication so that we know where you're at and so that we can help you to the best of our abilities, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome.
I have a question, Mr. Bradfield. So are you gonna contact me and to let me know this, everything for the community service and stuff?
Yes, give me a call this afternoon.
Okay.
Okay. And for the record, that's intensive outpatient treatment. For the record, intensive outpatient.
Oh, it is. Okay. Intensive outpatient. That's even better, Ms. White. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Everyone have a great day.
Thank you. So I appreciate it. And thank you, Ms. White, for asking the follow-up question. See, we on good path right now. Let's stay there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Officer McCall, I'm ready for you. I'm trying to get y'all. I'm so sorry.
So she needs to go back to the breakout. It's white, yeah. She's like, yeah, the case doesn't. She should have been. I just put her out to do that case, but she had.
Um, that's the, John, no worries. Am I right? Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out. All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Shaquanda Terry Walker. This is case number Z808266. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. This is the date time set for a review. Appearance for the record, starting with Officer McCall, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Ivor McCall on behalf of the probation department.
All right, and Ms. Walker, unmute yourself and state your name for the record, please.
Saquanda Walker?
Officer McCall, how is Ms. Walker doing on probation?
Your Honor, Ms. Walker was placed on probation on August 11th, 2022 for 1 year. She was ordered to pay $1,115 in assessed fines and costs, attend the victim's impact panel, as well as the alcohol highway safety class, submit to drug urinalysis, shall not consume any alcohol beverages, and view the consequence video. We last appeared on March 8th, 2023 on a violation hearing, and Ms. Walker admitted violation, and she was instructed to enroll in outpatient treatment until discharge in writing, attend the 12-step meetings, and 3 days Wayne County Jail was held in advance. And she was also instructed to screen twice per month random and return today on a review hearing. And her final review is scheduled for August 10th, 2023. And at this time, she has paid her assessed fines and costs in full. She has completed the victim's impact panel, as well as the alcohol highway safety class. She has viewed the consequence video. In regards to her testing, Your Honor, she tested on Wednesday, June 7th, 2023, and all her screens has been negative for all substances. And she has paid her additional $40 in urine screens as of yesterday. And that's where we are. And she's currently enrolled in outpatient treatment.
And what's your recommendation today, officer?
The probation department has recommended that we continue Ms. Walker on probation until her final review date of August 10th, 2023.
You hear that, Ms. Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. Excellent job. Okay?
Mhm.
I know it hasn't been easy, but you keep pushing, right? I know it's not
That's
easy.
right.
I can admit that.
Mhm.
I can admit this is not easy to do all this, okay? But you're doing it, right?
But
You
yes,
had
I
one little
am.
slip up, but you got it back together real quick. I'm excited.
That's right.
All
Me
you need to
too.
do is just push. I know you are. And now we got August. August will be here in no time, right? We already
It sure will.
is over, okay? June is over. Once they start, they over. So we got July and then August. I need you to just keep committing like you are right now. And in August, I'll be more than excited to congratulate you and discharge you from probation. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job, Ms. Walker. Keep it up.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
Okay.
continue her. All right? That seems like you paid your costs and stuff. So now it's just staying focused until the finish line.
Okay.
You can see the finish line?
Hi.
You can see that finish line?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, all right, keep pressing towards the mark, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Walker, I'll see you in August for discharge, right?
That's right.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. All right, Ms. Walker, keep up the good work. I'm so happy
Thank
and so
you.
excited
Thank
that you're
you.
doing so well, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you
there's
so
nothing
much.
further.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Have a wonderful
Thank
day.
you, you too, thank
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr.
Have a good day.
you too. You're so welcome. Ms. Keisha came back.
Yeah, I called off the record and told her to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Wyatt, you got some other cases you need to handle. I didn't realize it. We're gonna try and handle them today. Not the, Attorney Irby, it's not the Z ticket 8088021. That's a duplicate. She shouldn't have that count.
Okay,
Don't
that's what she was trying to explain
Yeah.
to me.
So she does not, I'm sorry, my clerk looked it up in the record the last time we told, and she made a note that it should be removed because it's a duplicate ticket. So that's what Ms. Wyatt was trying to tell you, that she doesn't have that count. She does not.
Okay,
Ms.
okay,
Wyatt, I know that's, you trying to explain it. I let her know that, and she don't have another OWI.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna put you back in the breakout room so that you can talk with Mr. Are you ready on Reginald Williams too?
They brought him out, but I have his offer. Yes, Judge.
Okay, so I'm gonna put everybody back in that breakout room, so that you can talk to them, okay?
Okay.
All right, join Ms. White.
I'm ready, Judge.
Okay. All right. Ms. White?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matters of people versus Keisha, recalling the matters of people versus Keisha Wyatt. This is ticket SP 1360993. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, careless driving. Count 3, accident due care or caution, failed to use due care or caution. Ticket number SP 1360993. 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Wyatt. who is with this court via Zoom. Ms. Wyatt, please sit stationary and
Okay, sorry.
state your name for the record.
Kaisha Wyatt.
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute in reference to the charges, enter a plea of not guilty for Ms. Wyatt in reference to SP 1360991.
All right, this time the court's gonna enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we
Yes,
proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, I have explained to Ms. Wright her rights in reference to these cases, her right to confront any witnesses in reference to a trial as well. She wishes to avail her rights and take advantage of the plea offer that's been offered by the prosecutor, whereas she will be pleading to one count of operating while visibly impaired, Z 8085581, and the remainder of the counts will be dismissed.
All right, she already pled to that case. That's why this one's a little janky. So I don't think she read the right stuff. So she already pled to that case. She's on probation to me for that case. And so
Your
the
Honor,
only
I
case
thought you gave me the Z800, the Z880, the last one ending in 21.
2-1
you
is a duplicate. Yes, but she already pled to the 558 is on here for a review today. 8-1. So the only cases she has open are driving while license suspended, careless driving, driving without due care or caution. She may not even have this SP ticket. She
Yeah,
does,
because she
though.
was trying to explain to me that most of the tickets were taken care of. I told that to the prosecutor, but she said that the operating while visibly impaired was still on the docket.
Yeah, I know it's still on the, I don't know why. This got messed up. So it shouldn't be.
So that was the offer, Judge. If she pled to the operating while visibly impaired, the rest would be dismissed. So Judge, I'd like a motion to dismiss all of them.
You know, that's
Since
not
she's
how
already, Your Honor, she's in the program already. And let me call Alexa back and see if I can get a different offer for her.
Okay. See, the problem is that even though she wasn't quite on, was she on probation to me at that time when she got this new ticket? That's really the problem. It's a new ticket. I mean, let me see when she got on probation. Yeah, so she was on probation when she picked up the careless driving, this ticket that was on June 7th, 2022.
Okay.
Driving accident, she must have ran a stop sign, yep, and it says caused an accident. That's the only ticket, so I don't know what happened on the docket and why they won't take out this Z ticket, so I'm gonna get them to take out this Z ticket. And then I don't know what this, and we're missing a ticket, is this really on this docket today or not? No, my stuff.
Yes, Your Honor. So the offer is a limited access for Miss Wyatt for the careless driving ticket S 1360992.
The limited access. Is it some numbers after that? Limited access, what?
1 to 5.
5. The remainder, 2 tickets to be dismissed.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. Ma'am, you want to take advantage of that offer?
Yeah.
All right. It's a civil infraction, so counsel, do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Thank you so much. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Judge.
It is on the docket.
1, 2, and 3.
That's why. So I have the whole ticket.
Oh.
I have this.
Oh, yeah, okay, you
Okay.
put that back, because you wrote them, so I gotta think. Okay.
All right. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of limited access 1 to 5 miles over posted speed. Ma'am, that fine, Ms. Wyatt, is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infraction. Now, I know that's not enough time for you. How much time do you need, Ms. Wyatt, for that 125?
Judge, am I able to ask for a community service? Because I believe he's already, no? Okay.
No, not on civil infractions. I haven't been able to figure that out yet.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
No problem. I'll just give her a lot of time. 90 days.
Okay,
So that's 90 days when we come back, all right? You got a lot on your shoulders. At least try and make some payments towards it. If you can't pay the whole 125, at least try and pay something towards it, okay?
okay.
I know it's a lot. Access 1 to 5. Speed. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, what does that mean, that unlimited access what does that mean?
Limited access is a no points, because you already have a lot of points because you got to operate while visibly impaired.
Uh-huh.
So it's a point ticket, which won't abstract to your record. And then it doesn't have any points, but you have to pay a fine.
Okay, now do I have any more tickets left that I need to take care of?
This is it. This was the last ticket, unless you got some additional tickets that I don't know about.
No,
Okay.
no.
This is the last ticket. I know we just kept missing it somehow. And so now we got it. We're gonna take care of that other ticket that looks like it's a separate OWI. And we're gonna get that out the system, okay?
Okay,
Okay, all right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, Ms. White.
all right, thank you, bye-bye, have a nice day.
You too, thank you.
He looked a lot too, like. When you see him go in.
Reginald Williams, I know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Reginald Williams. This is ticket number SP 459178. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Ticket number SP 864524, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Ticket number SX 3673769, count 1, no operator's license on person. Ticket number 213493, count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, operate unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, operating uninsured motor vehicle. Ticket number 283897, count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3, never acquired insurance. Ticket number SP 1320045, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. U ticket 3903817, 1 count loitering. Ticket number 324627, drive while license not valid. Ticket number 474196, no insurance, count 1. Count 2, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Reginald Williams, who's with this court via Zoom. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Good morning. My name is Reginald Lewis Williams.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute in reference to the charges, enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Williams.
All right, at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we moving forward?
Yes, Your Honor, I have advised Mr. Williams of his rights, and I have spoken with the prosecutor. Mr. Williams wishes to raise all rights associated with his cases and take advantage of the offer. He will be pleading to 1 count of operating license, no operator's license, SP 4591781, amended charge of failure to display. He will be also pleading to unregistered, untitled 162134932, and count 3 for amended charges of improper plates, and also pleading to 162838997, count 2, which is unregistered, untitled, amended to improper plates. So altogether, Judge, as 1 count of failure to display and 3 counts of improper plates, and the remainder of the counts will be dismissed.
So 493, count 3.
493, count 3, yes, Judge, and 493, count 2. And 897, count 2.
Okay, all right. All right, sir. If you would like to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. First, I want to take you back to the date of January 1st of 2018. At that time, sir, were you driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of Livernois and Jeffries in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have a valid operator's license on you at the time?
No, ma'am.
All right. I also want to take your attention to the date of December 2nd of 2016. Sir, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of McKenzie and Braden Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was it unregistered at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then finally, I want to take your attention to the date of December 27th of 2016. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Abington and Whitlock in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you, was your vehicle not registered at the time?
It was, but it wasn't in the system.
Let me ask you this, did you have insurance at the time?
No, ma'am.
All right. So if it wasn't, it was, but it wasn't in the system, it wasn't registered. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to give you a piece of advice of something I experienced. I sat in a county for a month and a half due to their system not updating, and it took one lady to get in and update it to get me released. So what I mean by it wasn't in the system, that something occurred that it really wasn't my fault, but the officers had no choice but to write me that ticket as they did.
So did you get arrested on this case?
I'm not sure. It's been so long. I don't think I was.
This is why I'm asking, because I'm trying to figure out what that had to do with this case that you were arrested for a month.
No, I was getting out of federal prison, and I had some state cases I was had pending, so they had to sit there until they had that figured out. And then, yes, I was released after that, but no, that have nothing to do with it.
Yes, Your Honor, satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Mr. Williams, I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I had to pause. That's why I paused and said, well, maybe he was arrested on this case. That's why he's telling me. That just made you just put all your business out here. That's all you did. Too much of it. Use some discretion.
I'm a good man.
Did I say you were a bad man? I just said you got to use discretion. This is on YouTube. You don't want to be putting all your business out there. Okay? I didn't ask you no such thing. Do you think I think people who drive cars and get these tickets are awful people? I don't. But you just told me a whole lot of business that you ain't had to tell me. I think the end point is that you were trying to say that you tried to get it registered and it just didn't hit hold at that point in time. But Mr. Williams, you got to make sure that before you leave the Secretary of State's office that takes place. They usually hand you something letting you know it's taking place. This is called registration. It's this little half sheet of paper about this big that says your vehicle is not registered. That's how you know it's registered. And if you can't present that to them, they take it as it's not registered, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, fantastic. All right. Do you have your license yet, Mr. Williams?
No, that's why I'm taking care of this now, so I can get my license and CDL license.
All right. Whew, that was a lot. All right, let me figure this out. Oh, Mr. Williams. All right, so he pled to 4 counts. I'm gonna, at this time, enter a plea, 1 count to fail to display. Enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on the remaining counts. Did I get that right, Attorney Irby? It's 3 counts of improper plates, 1 count of fail to display? Attorney Irby,
Yes, Your Honor. One,
did I get that right? It's 1 count of fail to display, 3 counts of improper plates?
yes, Your Honor.
Fantastic. All right. Remaining counts to be dismissed per stipulation of probable cause. Sir, it looks like you're working. You got employment?
Yes, I have 2 jobs.
Okay. All right. So if I assess you a fine, I'll do $250 on 2 tickets. That's $500 total. I waive the cost and fines on the other 2 tickets. If you have any reinstatement fees, you still need to pay those. If you have tickets that are in default because you didn't pay them, you need to still pay them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah. All the ones I put in default, not on the docket.
Hold on.
Charles Beck is trying to join the meeting.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
over here in the corner.
Oh, that's right. I can't see it.
Attorney Irby, of course, it turns into something complicated when it's not a lot of people. There's a case, that he has it was 3/3/2022. 2 tickets are in default, expired plates and disregard traffic control device. If we do blockading on the disregard traffic control device, then I can take these tickets out of default.
I'm sure Mr. Williams would not have an issue with that, Judge, because that's taking care of all of his matters so he can get his license.
Right, and I know that ticket may affect him not being able to get that CDL, sometimes disregard traffic control device. All right, so Mr. Williams, you have some tickets, you got 3 tickets that day on 3/3/2022. Disregard traffic control device, no insurance, and expired plates. The attorney is gonna make a motion to have those tickets taken out of default. Is that right, Attorney Irby?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
That
And that,
motion for those 3 tickets that were in default to be brought out so my client can address them all today.
thank you so much. So, and as a result, the court's gonna, extend an offer for the disregard traffic control device to blockading, okay? It's a $175 fine. I can't waive that cost. And then the remaining count will be dismissed. That has no points and won't abstract to your record like a disregard traffic control device will, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so, stipulate to the 4 corners of the document to establish a factual basis. Is that okay, Attorney Irby?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, so the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading. It's a $195 fine for that ticket. No, the 175. $175, sorry. $175 for blockading. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that ticket. Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
Can I have a month, please?
Yep, I'll give you a month on that ticket. So I'll have that ticket due no later than 7/7/23. The remaining 2 tickets that I'm charging the $250 on each, I'll give you until September 7th. Will that be enough time?
That's reasonable.
Okay. Because that gives you an additional 3, yeah. If you need some more time, let us know, but I'll do it till September the 7th for those 2 tickets, okay?
Okay, so
The
next
remaining
month on the
tickets are-
7th for the first one?
Yep, just for that one, for the $175.
Okay.
Okay? And then the remaining tickets will be dismissed that were called on the record today. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you do have some tickets that you still owe. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it even better. I didn't realize you still owe the other tickets still on the side. All right. I'm gonna charge you fine $250 on one ticket. Still pay that $175 next month, $250. I'm still gonna give you until September 7th. And you gotta pay everything else in there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I'll waive the cost and fines on the rest of the 3 tickets. That's the best I can do today, okay?
I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you.
Bye-bye.
So he
Attorney Irby, he was here today, Mr. Zach, that's Mr. Zach. He was here today for a review. He was supposed to have made some costs and fines and paid some money. It doesn't appear that he did.
Okay,
However, it does also appear that he has a pending trial before me on August the 9th. So I'm willing to give him until August the 9th to make some more payments.
okay, Judge.
This was contingent upon, all right, I'll just make a record real quick. Mr. Zach, you could unmute yourself.
Thank you.
Welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus Charles Zach. This is ticket SP 1063791. This is one count failed to secure load to body or frame. Can I have appearances for the record, please? Mr. Zach?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Zach, who's with this court via Zoom. Mr. Zach, please state your name for the record.
Charles Edward Zeck.
Yes, Your Honor. Due to the information as read on the record, Mr. Zach is here for a review. However, he has not completed the requirements for the review, and I'm asking for an extended period of time for Mr. Zach to comply with the court's recommendation.
Okay. All right. It appears that he has not made some strides. He may have made some payments. He's just not finished paying for these tickets yet. And that was a part of the offer, is that he was to, I waived cost and fines so he can make some payments and take care of his costs. So, Mr. Zach, you have something to say?
Yeah, I will be able to make some payments in about a week. I have a side job that I'm doing here for my neighbor that I'm going to make a few dollars, and I'll be able to make some payments here within the next week and a half.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Zach. The court has given you additional time to come back since you're due before the court on another date. So as long as it's paid up before that time.
Okay, how much is the cost?
It's still at $1,176.
Okay,
No, you know what? No, it's not. This is his latest sheet right here. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on a minute.
maybe a little.
I was going to say, I think it's like down to 6 something or 5
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna say, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You good? $505.
I should be able to at least pay half of that in a week and a half, and then like within a month and a half, I should be able to pay the rest of it off.
Mr. Zach, as long as you have the total payment paid by the next time you come before the court.
Okay, which is August the 9th, correct?
Yep, for your trial, okay? So that gives you even more time, okay? So that gives you the rest of this month and all of next month, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome, no problem, okay? We'll see.
$245.
Okay, and you still have $245 reinstatement fees, but that just affects your ability to be able to get their license. So that's why those are
I
important,
have
okay?
my license.
Oh, well, you still got these reinstatement fees. You don't want them to sit out there too long.
Right. So how do I pay those? Through the 36th District Court, correct?
Yes. So when you log on, put in your what's that called? Driver's license, and it'll bring up any tickets that you have, and you can see if you owe any money. It'll tell you everything, okay?
Okay, I apologize, Your Honor. I just, my fiance left me in December and I've been in kind of shambles and I just now got my stuff back together, so I apologize. I will get with the court's compliances by August the 9th.
I'm sorry to hear that. Life happens sometimes.
Well, it was a good and bad thing, so it was time to go.
Well, if you feel that way, that's fantastic. The court is understanding. I'm willing to give some more time because I know sometimes it can be a little tight. So I understand.
Thank you. You've been outstanding, Judge. I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Okay, just come back, and I see that you paid quite a bit of it. So it's not like you're not making payments. You just got to finish paying them. Okay?
Right. Like I said, I do odd jobs here and there. And when I get a good odd job, you know what I mean? I try to take care of what I need to take care of. I try to take care of my responsibilities as a man. It's been tough,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I have to have a roof over my head. I mean, no disrespect or anything. I mean, before paying the court, I have to have a roof over my head. I'm sure you understand.
I get it. And if you hadn't paid anything, a lot of people will say that and won't have any payments. You've made some payments. So you're trying. It's just a little slower. So I'm gonna give you some time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you have been outstanding with me through the whole process with this proceedings and everything. And I just want to let you know, I do have my license back, but I mean, as you're saying, it must not be reinstated. But when I went to Secretary of State, I paid the tickets and I have my physical license back. So through Secretary of State, I'm able to drive.
Okay, cool. As long as you're where you need to be, Mr. Zach, I believe you. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, I'll see you back August. Don't forget to come August 9th because it's a trial that day too. So you need to take care of those.
At what time is it?
At 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful and blessed day, okay?
You too. Thank you. And good luck to you. I'll see you soon. I know you're doing what you need to do.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. All right.